Hi, and welcome to Turnabout Breakdown, a podcast where we play Ace Attorney. This is extremely blunt.
Welcome to Saturday morning.
Is that out of character?
Is that out of character?
I don't think that's out of character, Hera.
I'm reading from the
that's
cue
not true.
cards.
What
and
else
they
is there to say?
This is a podcast where we talk about gay lawyers. I'm shuffling. I'm on stage again. I do this every time.
It's okay, just picture
She was
everyone in their
born
underwear.
before.
Hey, thanks for coming out, everyone. This is Turnabout Breakdown. My name's Hera. Thank you once again for coming out. We're here to talk about Ace Attorney Investigations 2 today.
Woo!
Let's do some crowd work. Oh wait, first I should say some more about me. You can find me online at Hera Chimera. I'm around. I just put it in Google, see what happens. I
What happens if I
honestly
do put it
don't
in
know.
Google? Sorry, what happens if I do put it in DuckDuckGo?
Oh yeah, whatever search engine you use. I haven't used Google for like a year, and I still say Google. So that's the cultural hold that has on me.
The first result for putting your name into Google is a review you left on Itch.io.
Huh?
That's how I see
Sorry
it
for
works,
putting your name
honestly.
into DuckDuckGo.
Which game?
Indemnity
was-
Signal.
Yeah. We have a friend who knows someone who works on that game. It was pretty good. I
Exposed
liked
for
it a lot.
unethical reviews.
What? I
It's
wanna
not an
encourage
official review,
people.
it's a comment.
Yeah, it's literally a comment. The way reviews work on it is really weird. Anyway, crowd work. Who we got? Front row here.
Great question.
Sorry, I'm sat at the back of the room.
I'm
in
sitting-
the
I'm working the
shadows.
camera.
Wearing the glasses.
You cannot see me.
Two of us wear glasses.
But I'm at the back, so sorry, Jay.
Sorry, three of us wear glasses. I
Yeah,
thought
I was
never
gonna
wears glasses. I saw them yesterday, by the way.
I'm pretty sure we all wear glasses.
We all wear glasses.
We all wear
This is a
glasses, but I
glasses
wasn't including
podcast.
you, Hera, because you're... Apparently this whole episode is you're the comedian and we're the audience. So that's going to be
Do
interesting.
you want to be on stage? Do you want to do like a?
Do you want to do it?
Probably. I think we're probably all going to be on the stage, right?
I don't know.
Okay,
You wanna come
I need someone to pick a location.
You're in the crowd. I need you to interact with me. It's kind of the whole basis of the show.
Is this
Okay.
how we set it up, where you planted us in the crowd so that you can do your type 5 even better?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
plants. we're
yeah.
plants.
Oh man.
Hi, my name's Jay. I'm a plant. You can find me on this at Jam Costello. Hera didn't do a recommendation, so
We don't recommend things today.
I
Nothing is
recommend
good.
taking a couple of weeks off for the winter and completely forgetting how to do a fucking podcast. And also, it works best if everyone is so sick and so tired.
I'm a little sick, by the way. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice.
2 days ago, I literally fell asleep on Devin's sofa with like 8 other people in the room, and I was just like, nope, I'm zonked
It
out.
was-
I'm leaving. I
And
recommend that.
We were being so loud. Like, so loud. I don't know how you did it. It was incredible. The hero of our times.
All right, who else is in this crowd? I guess.
Right at the back. Right at the back. We get someone right at the back. Can we get a mic up there?
You see it at the back of the room, there's like a table with some like box wine and paper cups on it, and a shitty plastic tablecloth over the table. And out from under the table I crawl, looking like I was
Why did
trapped
we
in a car
furnish
boot for
this
3
theatre
days.
like this?
This
We get a spotlight up there? That's insane.
I got it, boss. This theater is furnished like a rec center.
Yes, we're in a rec centre.
We're
It's
in the
not a
fucking.
theatre.
We're at the play place.
The play place famous for boxed wine.
I've just plugged in a microphone and an amp to like the nearest wall socket.
Hi, my name's Devon. Am I online anymore? This has been like this podcast. The side plot has been this long, slow decline of me having an online presence, and I think we can admit that it's dead now. So, hi, I'm
Never
Devon.
coming
If you
back.
want to see, if you want to go and visit spectres from the past, you can find me at algae_dust. But I can't promise there'll be anything new.
Look, they are
It's like an
still good.
archive now.
Yeah, it's an archive of artist formerly known as algae_dust. I guess if we can recommend things, if we're doing that still,
It's permitted.
I recommend when you're ill, not going to work, and instead having a kind of fever dream type experience recording a podcast with friends.
Yeah, I recommend getting really into a complicated bit. That always is good.
I like the bit. The bit's fun.
This is my secret, is that I have to do this every time, and this is why I only open one every 8 episodes.
I crawl back underneath the table. It's nice.
Oh,
It's
you're not
niceys.
coming up here?
I'll just shout from the back.
Okay.
That's not good crowd work, Devin. Everyone's gonna have to keep looking to the front and then to the back every time you talk.
Like,
Well,
it's gonna be rough.
I
on
never
the-
said I was good
the
at
back.
this.
Okay. Can we get someone else? From the middle, maybe? Yeah, you.
Hi, I'm Ro. I recommend being the only person that never gets sick.
How? Tell
How-
us your secret.
How?
How? Well, the answer is you have an immune system that was carefully designed by a group of engineers, surreptitiously implanted into your spinal cord when you were 8 years old, that will
Okay.
eventually awaken into developing superhuman powers by the time you hit 35. So
Oh,
Wow.
awesome.
yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Look out for that in several years.
Sorry, I'm just kind of stunned by that.
That's not very good crowd work.
I'm just sinking in the wonders of technology.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm up for not ever getting sick. I'm not sure I'm up for being injected with stuff as an 8-year-old. So I think I've made my peace with my lot in life.
Do I have a recommendation? I spent it's like January 1st here. So we've just come off the like Christmas break. And I really spent Christmas. Remember the episode a couple of episodes ago where I just listed off a bunch of indie games that I bought and then didn't play? Well, I've played pretty much all of them now, and they're all really good, so I stand by that. Do I have any more? There were more. Here we go. Angelina Era was really, really good. And Skate Story, I really, really liked. They're about one of them is about eating the moon and being a demon made of glass who has to skateboard. And the other one is about... What is
Being
Angelina Era
Catholic.
about, Ro?
It's about being a Catholic war veteran.
I don't think he's Christian for sure.
Yeah, he's Christian.
But it's not a Christian game. It's very interesting. What I really like about Angelina Era is like it's genuinely like it feels trite to describe a game as playful, but it is so playful. Like you have like two mechanics. One of them is you walk into things and hit them, and one of them is that you can like search on the tile that you're standing on. And there are lots of like very subtle level design things where it's like, oh, it looks like you can search this tile because it looks kind of suspicious, and you'll get on there and you'll search it, and sometimes it will be like a piece of food or something good, and sometimes they will just drop an enemy on your head, and it's fun. Like it can be a bit cruel, but it's like playfully cruel, you know? I really like it. Also, just every character design in that game rules.
Sometimes you'll find a crucifix out in the wild and take a moment of reflection, and then you wake up from that moment of reflection, and Fairy starts calling you a stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, I need that, I think.
Video games.
Video games.
It's cool. That's it. It's going to be less video game recommendations, probably, because...
And more comedy bits.
Yeah, more... Well, we'll have to see what the reviews say. Me sitting on the edge of the stage.
I can imagine, like, going to a comedy club and you see
you like me?
the yeah, like, guys, I gotta be honest, I don't know if this is working out for me. Do you like me?
God, awful.
Be honest.
Be honest, is this funny?
Oof.
Oh, I would wither up and die on the spot if I had to witness that happening in real life.
Wretched. I can't... Hi, we're here to... I don't have time to get into my relationship with stand-up comedy today. We're here to talk about Ace Attorney Investigations 2. We covered the first half tentative of
Not even half. I knew
Case
that we were
4.
going to be tired as fuck.
But we got deadlines.
the opening cutscene of this case is created. Wait, do we have a summary?
I have
Oh,
a
yeah,
summary. I have a
important.
summary. Miles Edgeworth stands on trial before the Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence, while Kay Faraday meets a figure in a red raincoat atop a skyscraper before being pushed and falling into the abyss. This is the opening cutscene of Turnabout Forsaken. We jump to Edgeworth's office, where Gumshoe is panicking about the prosecutor's upcoming hearing with the committee. Edgeworth's ambivalent response is interrupted by Florence Needler, a nurse from the local Hertz hospital. She has brought a young woman with her, covered in bandages, and explains that she has amnesia. Edgeworth looks over the woman's belongings and realises it's Kay. They learn from her belongings that she had been at Bigg Building, a local 50-story sightseeing location, and decide to take her there to try and recover her memories of what happened. At Bigg Building, the gang realised there was a murder last night, the time when Kay had been there. Franziska also shows up, claiming to still be on the tail of the smuggling ring, and she gives us permission to investigate. Coroner Grammar Hertz tells us the victim, Rosie Ringer, was killed in the committee's room, and the cause of death was being stabbed by a candelabra, but notes that she did acquire a head injury after the stabbing. Our investigation is quickly undermined by Eustace and Gavel, and then the head of the committee, Excelsior Winner, who further pressures a quick wrap-up of the investigation. Kay is overcome by guilt for putting Edgeworth through so much and runs away. Edgeworth, believing Kay's innocence, says that he would rather give up his badge than be forced to stop investigating, so he does. He returns to his office to find Kay, but ends up meeting Fender instead. They decide to reinvestigate Bigg Building, and there they find Kay. They investigate again and find a hatch to a secret 51st floor. They realise this is where Kay had been pushed into. As the police continue to approach, they decide to jump in and investigate this new location.
You did it.
I have a really bad habit of starting the case and then opening my notes. And the cutscenes in this game, like the opening cutscenes in this game, are so wild that it comes back to bite me every time. Because I witness like the craziest like sequence of events and then I have to write it down afterwards. So is Edgeworth being in front of the committee, is that like a dream? Because the other thing happens.
Yeah, the other thing does happen. Maybe it is a dream. Or maybe that's just them inviting him for the actual hearing. Like a pre-hearing hearing. If it's a dream, do you think it's Gumshoe dreaming about that?
Oh, maybe.
I don't think Edgeworth would dream about that.
Here's my hot take for today. I think there's too much Gumshoe in this case.
There is, and everything he says is the most, like, fucked up thing you've ever heard.
I've had enough of this
I don't
dude.
think I made a single note in this case, even acknowledging Gumshoe's presence.
One of the first things he says is, every time that you glare at me, it makes me want to die. And it's like,
Yeah, he does
That's
say
not
that.
the first time he refers... sorry, that's not the last time he refers to his own death in this case.
Gumshoe's mental health, now that Edgeworth has a new, like, partner in crime, has rapidly declined.
yeah, he's like so scared of his future without Edgeworth.
Maybe Gumshoe was
Yeah.
the killer.
Even though Edgeworth makes him want to die all the time. Much to think about.
It's a very toxic relationship.
New theory is that Gumshoe tried to kill Kay to get her out of the picture.
Oh,
Oh no.
Fucked
real.
up.
Fucked up.
I feel like we've been walking like such a good line with Gumshoe where he is there, but like he's doing police work
Yeah.
and in another room. And I feel like that's been about as much Gumshoe as I like. And he's very present in the start of this case, at least.
Well, someone needs to be worried about Edgeworth losing his badge, and he genuinely just doesn't give a fuck. So, it's kind of a weird one.
But also, like, they made Gumshoe really crap at his job again. Like, he's been actively contributing to investigations. This time it was just like, oh, great, he hasn't heard of something really basic yet again. It's just like, oh, stop, please stop. It's so boring.
Speaking of people not knowing very basic stuff, Kay shows up, and nobody recognizes her, even though she's just got her hair down.
It's so ridiculous.
It's-
so ridiculous.
I thought that this was kind of just a contrivance of the plot, right? But then later on, when Gavel shows up, she's immediately like, oh, hi, Kay. And it's like,
Yeah.
Verity Gavel is the only person who's gonna recognize her? What the fuck?
Because I don't think even Fran does, right?
Nope.
It's so... I could be like, oh, women see women, but
Yeah.
not even that.
Only women can detect other women.
I don't know if
Fran
Fran
is
sees like
non-binary,
other
confirmed.
people.
That's true.
But also, Fran doesn't see Kay as often as Gumshoe and Edgeworth do anyway, so...
That's
That's true.
true. This is the kind of bullshit that only makes sense in, like, anime format, because, like anime features are obviously quite simplified anyway, but you can't get away with this in any other kind of format, because people look like people, and you can tell it's them, even with their hair down.
Yeah.
But she's also so covered in bandages and bruises.
That's so true. And her personality has done a complete 180.
That's what happens when you get amnesia.
That's what happens when you fall off a building. Kay fell off a building, by the way. Maybe.
She fell off a whole building, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe she just fell on the floor.
Maybe she just fell in a hole. We also meet Florence Needler.
Yeah.
Wait, I forgot to look up her name.
Oh, while you're at it, do you have the original name of the Bigg Building also?
I not only do I have that, I have a story about it, but let me do the...
Okay.
It reignited my anger when I was listening to Devin do the summary and they were just calling it the Bigg Building. Because it's like fucking the most low effort name they could have possibly given it. It's a building that's big, it's the Bigg Building. They could have done it's also like a bunch of other shit too, but they're not gonna work any of that into the name.
They're fans of the 2008 movie Robots. That guy wasn't just called
What?
Big, was he? Like, what?
It was Big Weld.
Fuck. I gotta lay off the references this time, I think.
Why did the Bigg Building make you think of the 2008 movie Robot?
Been thinking a lot about the 2008 movie Robots lately. Did that movie
As
even
you
come out in
should.
2008? Was I even right on that?
I don't know.
Well, my search history says Robots 2005 film, so it's not looking good for me.
Her name in the fan translation was Karen Jensen, and put a gun to my head, I would have told you I've never heard a character called Karen Jensen, so that's how much I
It's
remember
kind
of
of
that.
nothing. I mean, Front Leader is a little on the nose, I think.
Yeah.
What's Karen Jensen? What's the pun there?
I mean, I can read it to you, it doesn't mean that it makes sense. Karen may be intended to be a play on caring or carrying, while
Right.
Jensen may be a play on injection.
What?
That's bad.
That's a fucking stretch.
I thought it was gonna be like it's the Gull version of Adam Jensen from the Deus Ex video game series.
Yeah. While we're on it, the grandmother's name is Bonnie Young, which is a joke because she's old.
I see,
Oh.
yeah.
Wow, great work, gang.
I can't contain my laughter.
So the Bigg Building in the...
It makes me so mad
Jesus
every
Christ.
time.
The Bigg Building in the fan translation is called the Grand Tower.
Oh.
However,
That
the Bigg
that's
Building
better.
in Japanese is called the Bigg Building, and in the fan translation they were
Fuck
like,
off.
that's fucking stupid, we're not doing that. And then in the official localization they were like, yeah, cool, it's called the Bigg Building.
Jesus Christ.
Great.
Really fun.
It's hell. We live in hell.
Do you want to talk on Florence's design?
She looks like a chef.
She looks like a Faye family member. It's driving me insane. She looks like Maya and Pearls combined with a cool short haircut.
Oh, I like a big red bow.
Yeah, this is why you and me said she looks like a chef, I think.
Well, I said she looks like a chef because of the coat.
I mean, it's the coat and
That
the bow
makes sense.
combination to me that makes her look like a chef.
She looks
Yeah,
like
that's very
a
fair.
pastry chef.
Well, we have pastry chefs on the mind.
That's so true.
Oh, that's true, yeah. She does look mostly like a chef. She's wearing a hat with a pill on it that says safety first. Except for most of the time you can just see the Y and then first. She has like these short, I don't know how to describe hair.
God. It's like an Amelie haircut.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, good one.
Thanks. It's the only reference I can make.
What if Amelie was a nurse?
She looks very polite. She
Yeah.
wants to give you an injection.
She wants to give you an injection so bad. This is what nurses do, apparently. She's got a pill on her hat, but she never wants to give you medicines.
No, she wants to give you injections. If you've got a stomach, if you've got a
I've
stomach
got a
ache,
stomach ache.
My
I got a
stomach.
stomach ache.
My
There's an
stomach.
injection for that. If you get headaches, there's an injection for that. You don't need tablets. You just need a fucking syringe.
Ace Attorney has something weird going on with doctors, but I don't understand it.
Hmm.
How many doctors do we know? There's like 3 doctors we know, right?
Well, there's these two, and then
Yes.
there's Director
4
Monty, who's not a real doctor.
4 doctors.
And then there's Turner Gray, who sucked.
Who's dead?
He's dead.
And also is dead. That guy's dead. I was so relieved that it wasn't a hottie clinic. I was genuinely scared.
It wouldn't have made any sense for it to be Hottie Clinic. because
It
didn't
have, and yet
it didn't make any sense for Hottie Clinic to be in any case other than the one it was in anyway, because they're like a plastic surgery clinic.
yeah, and yet it's Ace Attorney. I was like, they would just do it for the bit.
Well, we've had a couple of close calls like that in this game, and I'm glad we've been mostly on the right side of things. We still have
Ace Attorney
worries,
Investigations
sadly,
2
but,
is on the right side of history.
you know, speaking of being on the right side of history, or wrong, they're cancelling Edgeworth because he's too problematic.
He's too problematic. Literally, he's too problematic. And he says no one's ever said that to him before.
No one's
Or
ever
Gumshoe
thought...
says no one's ever said that about you before. I'm like, what the fuck?
There's
are you
no
talking
way that's
about?
true. They talk about you taking bribes like every week.
Like, he's literally presented false evidence. Even with the retconning of, like, oh, he never did anything bad. We know he has literally presented, like, false evidence.
There's no way this student of Manfred von Karma would ever do anything untoward behind the prosecutor's bench.
He's so problematic. They're going to take his badge away. And he's just like, well,
Whatever.
Yeah,
I guess I can be a
This
defense
is what
attorney.
happens when you get cancelled. You have to quit your job.
yeah. You quit your job and go private and earn even more money.
Miles Edgeworth is starting a Substack.
Oh, God. Worse, he's starting a podcast. And there's a course you can sign up to on, like, how to find truth, how to beat the legal system.
He wouldn't start a podcast, he would write a book.
He would write a book, he's so right.
Do we want to talk about all the stuff Kay has on her?
Well, she's got her badge, which means that we know who she is. We're like, holy shit, it's Kay. This person looks nothing like her for some reason. And then we kind of explain to Kay who she is, and she's like, wow, that person sounds problematic. And Gumshoe is like, no, get worse. The only valid thing he says in this entire case. And then she's like, what do I do with you, Mr. Edgeworth? And he's like, I don't know how to explain what a weird girl is, but you're one of those.
Yeah.
And then we find out she has a ticket to the Bigg Building, she has a jamming ninja mask, and she has a weird flower that Edgeworth is like, women wear these.
These are for girls.
These are for girls.
Where he's like, this is a corsage. I've correctly identified this because I know everything about flowers.
And it's not even a
Unlike the
real
blue
flower.
guy who knows nothing. Yeah, that's right, because Gumshoe's like, oh, it's for decorating your house, and Edgeworth's like, you're an idiot.
He
This
says
is
it's for
clearly
decorating
something
your
that
bathroom.
women do. It's for decorating your girl.
No phone.
No phone, no
phone.
little thief.
No car
But a
radio.
mysterious letter. I can't remember what the letter says.
It says like, if you want your precious
Your
thing.
precious thing.
Meet me here at blah blah, probably.
Yeah.
If you want your precious thing, come hang out.
And that's it. You're like, let's go to the Bigg Building, and then the Edgeworth logo like flashes up on screen to mark like a transition.
Big building.
And then there's a really
Harry, you-
weird. Oh yeah, I have thoughts on the Bigg Building.
You have thoughts on the fucked up building.
It's so fucking weird.
It's just a regular ass building, but they decided to make the front of it different.
Right, it's like a normal looking skyscraper, and then one of the four sides of the building they put a big like gothic facade on the front with a big clock. And then I guess for visibility at night reasons, they made the clock neon, and it's just like an extremely weird juxtaposition of like three different styles like clashing against each other.
It's been filled with bioluminescent bacteria.
Like, it's kind of
Whoa.
cool in how fucked up it looks,
Yeah.
but it does look fucked up.
There's something else going on here as well.
Oh, there's a moon.
The moon is here.
We love the moon.
Proven real.
It's the
Moon
moon
confirmed.
from the Steel Samurai.
It's probably some like marketing thing.
Oh yeah.
There's a new series coming out, so they put a moon in the sky.
What's the new series called?
I've forgotten all metals that exist, so I don't know. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's under NDA right now. They've not released it.
It's lead.
The lead samurai.
No, it's probably a reboot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and they
Proto
just
Samurai.
called it the Steel Samurai 2025.
It's honestly impressive the restraint that they've displayed in not contriving a new Steel Samurai variant yet. We still have time, but
It's the Steel Samurai XD Gale of Darkness.
Well, I don't want to... Wait, am I wrong?
You do want it?
There
Well,
is a Jammin Ninja mask.
There is well,
In the
yes, there
room
is a
with
Jabba
us.
Ninja mask. Yes, we do know about the Nickel Samurai.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you forget that we knew about the Nickel Samurai?
Well, I was worried. Hera said we haven't had a Steel Samurai spin-off, but we have had a Steel
No,
Samurai
I
spin-off.
said we haven't had a new Steel Samurai spin-off in this game.
In this game. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I misunderstood.
And they can't just
No,
bring
well,
the
we
Nickel
have the Iron
Samurai
Infant.
back.
They're setting it up for the future.
But that was in Investigations 1.
That's true.
So he's still a baby.
Well, they're doing something brand new now. They're doing unnamed movie that they're shooting at the Bigg Building.
Well, you know who else was a baby when he was first on TV? Goku.
That's true.
So true, bro.
They put Goku in Ace Attorney.
Except now he's made of metal.
Hey, that weird horned child from the gallery the other day is here.
That's Chris from Deltarune.
Oh.
Why is Chris from Deltarune suddenly really into cows?
Oh, why not? The cows are cool.
Cows are cool. They're not usually red.
There's also a movie director here who I fully did not recognize.
Oh my god.
My friend Penny! You forgot my friend Penny!
Penny Nichols?
Penny Nichols!
I
From
feel
the
really
Steel
bad.
Samurai case, Sarah?
Her whole deal is that she's kind of unassuming,
Yeah.
and I guess it worked because I fully didn't recognize her.
She could get away with murder.
I hope she does. I hope she kills someone bad. And then gets away with it.
The way you said that made it like, I hope she kills someone really badly.
I hope they're
Yeah.
so dead.
Hope she kills someone and kills them bad.
Seems like she's doing well for herself. She's,
Is she the director or is she just like...
no
I
idea.
think she's just crew, isn't she? I don't know that, but...
It would
They're
be
filming
nice if she got a
movie
director.
here, and you can just wander on set by accident. This is, I mean, I hope she's not part of that crew, because she's not doing a good job. Anyway, that's it. I mean, the front of the building seems to be fully rendered, which implies that maybe we're going to go there later, but
Probably.
that whole aside is there. This kid doesn't seem to be super relevant right now, which is
Yeah.
scary.
He will be. Soon.
What if there's just a boy that we've seen twice for no reason?
Yeah.
What's this boy's deal? He is always drinking of a juice carton as well.
Oh, he's talking about drinking milk.
Oh
This time.
yeah.
Maybe last time as well, I don't remember.
Because he likes cows.
Right, because the cow print, right.
He's got a red cow print hoodie and also horns, like a cow has horns. So that means his name is gonna be like
His name's Damian. I'm doing a cold shot. His name's Damian.
Damian does seem like a good shout for a first name. But then his surname is something to do with cows or dairy. Damian
I think the
Dairy.
funniest thing is if he appears again in the final case, but it's just in the exact same capacity. And he's just not
like he's
relevant.
actually not important at all. Keep seeing this weird fucking kid everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. He's famous, I guess.
You don't know Damian Dairies?
Then we go upstairs, we go right to the top. This building is a regular office building, but you can go to the top. I guess, does the Empire State do this as well? I don't know.
I guess so, yeah. I feel like the Shard does that.
Yeah, tall buildings
Mm.
sometimes do that, but usually the fencing's a little better than what they got in this one.
This fencing is so fucked.
Yeah, Kay does not like it. Kay is like, I would not come up here of my own volition. It sucks.
Which makes sense, because she thinks she fell off it.
Yeah.
And it's windy, it's probably cold.
And we're like, alright, start reliving your traumatic memories now.
Honest to fucking God, this is the worst 2000s bullshit I've ever seen in my life. It's like, amnesia, you've got to go to the site of the thing, and you've had about 6 hours since it happened, so we're just gonna cut
Memories
straight
always
to the
return
fucking
to the
chase.
source of the crime.
So it's absurd, and she's still recovering from whatever injury she's had. Like, take a day off, Edgeworth.
She's really not doing great. She's really freaking out.
There's like a really, really horrible animation later where like she's kind of reliving what happened, and it's just really harrowing, like how upset
Really
she
fucked up,
looks, because
yeah.
like we know her, like obviously it's harrowing anyway, but like we really know her, and it's such a like stark contrast, and it's that's upsetting. I felt sad.
Let's talk about this rooftop garden. This lovely rooftop garden.
Ooh, it's beautiful. They got a cherry tree.
They have a cherry tree. You can just plant that on a rooftop.
Don't see why not.
It's doing really well.
It's huge.
Cherry trees can get pretty big.
There's a cotton candy stand, which I
Is
was
also
so
pink.
suspicious of. Because I was like, well, we had a red raincoat person in the first case of this game, and they ran a ice cream stand. So maybe
could be the same
maybe
guy.
they're back. It's not the same guy. We talked to the owner later on, unfortunately. I had a lot of good theories this time that just fell apart really early. What else is up here? There's some griffin statues.
There's a
It's like
statue.
a light thing.
Yeah, there's a light face statue of a horse with a horn and wings. And Edgeworth is like, but a Pegasus has wings but no horn, and a unicorn has a horn but no wings. And then he looks at the flag and he's like, oh, it's called Contradictions.
Stupidest shit I ever heard in my life.
That's so silly.
Doesn't even know about a pegacorn.
A unicis.
So what are we up here to do? We're here to...
We're here to get Kay's memories.
Traumatize a young woman.
Yes.
We're here to force Kay to give testimony so that we can cross-examine it.
Because this is the only way we know how to have a back and forth conversation with another human being.
I was genuinely so shocked when it turned to like testimony mode. I was like, wait, what the fuck are we doing? And then I remembered this is a video game.
This is the only way Edgeworth knows how to interact with other people.
Is by yelling
So
objection
true.
at them.
Yeah,
At least he's not doing mind chess.
that's true. That would have been so fucked up. Anyway, what we learned from Kay is that she was standing by the cherry tree, and then she saw someone walking at her from beyond the cotton candy stand. Which is weird, because that's air, baby. There's no platform there.
This line of questioning made me mad because the way she was saying someone from behind the cotton candy stand made it seem like the cotton candy stand was just like a solid brick and couldn't have someone between the cotton candy stand and the fencing of the rooftop. But I was like, there is going to be someone there because that's the fucking person who gives you the cotton candy.
I guess, yeah. And this is where I developed my killer theory for this case that got disproved like an hour later.
The classics.
That Kay never actually came up here and was in a little thief simulation, and that's why a person was floating on the air, because they were just on the ground.
Now, the idea of ghosts we've already done. The idea of, like, someone hacking into Little Thief to do a scary hologram ghost, that's new.
Well, I thought they were a real person just in the simulation, and then they could just stand over ground because it over air because it would have been ground in whatever place they were in, and then that would make sense like how she could be pushed over the rail as well because she would have just gone through it and then I guess bonked her head or something. I don't know. This wasn't a great theory. It turned out.
No, because she fell in a
There was
hole.
another thing as well. Oh yeah, it was because I thought that the precious thing was Little Thief, so I thought someone had stolen it.
I mean, Little Thief might still come into play just by virtue of the fact that it wasn't on Kay when she was found.
Yeah.
So the idea of someone attacking Kay for the purposes of getting Little Thief still seems like very likely.
Yeah, the Promises Notebook could be a little red herring.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just a little one.
Well, it was
Anything could happen.
it was bait.
That's bite.
Anyway, that's my really cool theory. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter.
It matters to me, Hera.
It also matters to me.
There's
I can take it or leave it.
extremely obviously a trap door on the side of this place
Oh.
that we just gloss over for 3 acts of this case. Anyway, you say, hey, amend your testimony so that we can tear it to pieces. And then she relives the experience that she had, and it's extremely upsetting.
It is scary. I think if I saw a ghost walk towards me over the air, I would also be pretty freaked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we... Okay,
And then I fell and died. Like,
everyone here, because none of us know how this case ends. Do we
What
think
am I?
it's either
Am I not here?
All of us here.
no.
or every single person here? Do we think it's either Shelley or God, what's her name?
Dahlia?
No, the
Oh,
journalist.
Oh,
Canis. Oh.
Tabby Lloyd.
Tabby Lloyd.
Was
Oh,
that
it's
really her
horrible
name?
not knowing their names for
Her
once.
name was Tabby Lloyd. No.
No. I guess we kind of have the evidence as to why that's not the case already. Never mind.
Oh,
We try to have fun here.
I don't know. Honestly, I know nothing. I know so little, and
Devin's
I
never
can't
played
speculate.
this case.
I have, but like 10 years ago or something, so I don't fucking know.
I feel like, well, we'll get to it. And then after this, someone runs up and is like, "Hey, someone's dead, and their name is Kay."
Stupidest thing of all.
Kay Faraday's evil doppelganger has been killed.
This is when I had my fun theory, which I knew wasn't true, but Edgeworth actually acknowledges the existence of ghosts earlier on. And I was like, if Kay had been killed and then had been challenged into someone else's body, that would explain why she looks similar but different.
She looks so different is the thing.
And she's dead, and she's also here. However, we see the body after
She
this
was
soon. and it's
escorted
not
by
her.
a member of the Fae family.
Yeah, exactly.
They simply cannot acknowledge the previous games existed, unless it's to make a stupid throwback.
They can say that, man.
Have they done any of that man this game?
Yeah, they did. They did a that man in, I think, case 2.
Oh, okay.
There's a. I will say this now. There's a that man in the later part of this episode that I have a whole story to tell you.
Oh
about.
my god.
I'm so ready.
I was waiting for it in this half, and it didn't happen. I was like, fuck.
I'm so ready.
All right, we go down to the 50th floor, and there's a lot of things here.
Do you think when we went down to the 50th floor, Edgeworth was like, a lot of stairs to get down from the roof to the 50th floor, the next
Nobody
floor
could
down.
ever notice this.
Well, I think it was an elevator.
Kind of a long elevator ride to just go down one floor. Maybe he said.
I found out a week ago that there is a secret room in my workplace that, like, you can very obviously see that you walk from one room, which is twice the length as the other room that you walk into. And I have not once questioned that layout until someone told me, like, yeah, there's definitely a room that's been boxed off in there, and we don't know what the hell is in there. Like, I can imagine just being like, I'll just walk down these stairs and I end up at the place.
You're not supposed to think about it, Devin. It's been sealed off for your protection.
I'm so scared about what's in there. It's demons. It's probably demons.
It's definitely
Well,
demons.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're not going to open it, so that's all that matters. I'm
Yeah.
not thinking about getting a sledgehammer.
Mhm,
I'm not
mhm.
thinking about releasing what has been wrongfully trapped.
Devin, that's the demons talking. Anyway, it looks like down on this floor, we've got the committee chamber.
Conveniently.
Conveniently, this is the place where Edgeworth was going to be having of his hearing, where they strip him of his badge.
Extremely convenient because apparently it is now the time for the meeting. It did get cancelled, but he clearly wasn't going to be in the right place for it because he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he just does not care. They can't fire him if he doesn't show up to the meeting.
That's so true. There's a lot going on here. First of all, there's a dead woman, ? Who looks nothing like Kay.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, that nurse is here.
And she's
Florence
brought
is
a
here with
friend.
Grandma.
With Grandma. I, for some reason, misread Grandma as Gamma and did not question it a single time. I was like, yeah, that's a cutesy name for an elderly relative.
Gam gam.
Aw.
And here we reveal the central theme of this case. The Nepo baby. Because this old lady is Hilda Hertz, the chief of the Hertz Hospital.
Get it?
And also Florence's grandmother.
That is the central theme of this case, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of things become immediately clear after talking to them. One is that Grandma can read minds.
Yep.
Yeah.
And two, this familial relationship is extremely violent.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. They keep beating each other up.
You get this, like, this pretty long animation of Florence, like, slapping Grandma in the back of the head. And you're like, oh my god.
It's a hefty slap, too.
And then Grandma fucking bonks her with a walking stick. Right in the noggin.
It's barely even a walking stick. It looks like a mage staff.
It's taller than
God.
her. And that's how you see that her hat says safety on the other side, because that's the only way you see the other side of her head is after she's been fucking bonked.
Safety first, bonk.
She gives such a sweet smile after the bonking as well.
Yes, a beautiful smile.
Grandma
Aw.
only communicates through Florence. It's very
not
weird.
explained.
She's just shy.
Is it because she's radio waves?
I guess. There's also something else going weird. She's a coroner, right? She's a coroner and the chief of the hospital, which is already spinning a lot of plates. But also she doesn't seem to be part of the Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence.
Well, the Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence was told to us to be prosecutors and politicians.
What I believe
But
the exact
we
phrasing
find out-
was legal professionals and
okay.
politicians.
Because we find out that Rosie was in it, even though she was a defense attorney, which is very interesting.
Yeah, and that is definitely interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't think that Grandma is part of it, though.
However, she has insider knowledge that Edgeworth was due to have his hearing today.
GDPR doesn't exist in this world, I don't think.
No. But also,
Well, we're not in Europe,
Gamma
so...
Hertz can read minds, so she just read it from Rosie's mind.
Oh,
yeah, so true. And from Gumshoe's mind. Edgeworth isn't thinking about it.
There's been multiple mind-reading plots in this game. Maybe Edgeworth is just transparent.
Do you think we could beat someone in court who had the power of a Millennium item?
That's very interesting to think about.
Can you explain what Millennium item is, please?
In the hit manga, TV show, and collectible card game Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, I see.
There is... The whole plot is... The Egyptians invented card games.
Oh.
And also they had 7 powerful artifacts that I'm going to name all of right now.
Yes.
There was the Millennium Puzzle, which allows you to summon the spirit of the Pharaoh Artem.
Whoa.
There's the Millennium Eye, which allows you to read people's minds.
No. The
Allows you
Millennium
to see
Eye
what
allows
they are
you
seeing.
Yeah, it allows you to see through other people.
There's the Millennium Necklace. I don't know what the official name is.
Millennium Ring.
Yeah, it's a big ring, but the character
But
wears
it's a
that on the
necklace.
neck, which also lets you summon a spirit, but this one's mean.
This one's real nasty.
Oh.
It's also got a bunch of other magic powers.
There's an Ankh, right?
Yeah, the Ankh.
Are there
Who
even
has the
7?
Ankh?
Am I just pulling this out of my ass
Yeah,
as well?
no, there are 7. It's the puzzle, the ring, the eye, the Ankh, the crown that Ishizu has, the rod that Marek has,
Right, yeah.
and the last one is fuck. I don't remember what the last one is.
It is a mystery.
It is a mystery. It'll forever be a mystery.
Millennial mystery.
The millennial mystery. But anyway, one of them allows you to read minds, which is Ishizu's.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, we really haven't dealt much in the realm of magic artifacts in this world, and it really wouldn't seem that out of place. There's Scales. Scales is the last one.
Yeah!
But that would be so fitting as well.
Yes, it would be. That's actually what the Goddess of Justice has.
I do want to say that Phoenix Wright has an artifact that lets you tell whether someone's lying.
Yeah,
That's
the
true.
Millennium Tiara.
Sure.
Well, maybe he's going to be the final boss of this game.
Oh.
What the fuck were we talking about?
We were talking about finding the body, I think.
Oh, we were talking about grammar mind reading.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
talked about the doctors. We haven't talked about the fact that there's the statue of the goddess, which is just fucking covered in blood.
I mean, you don't get justice without a little blood.
That's why she's got the
That's what
sword.
they're saying.
She's hungry.
She's
The
hungry.
sword is retribution.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about Hilda's design. I don't like calling it Hilda. It's grammar.
It's Grandma.
She's grandma.
She's Grandma.
She's like a little old lady. She's got big, like, bottle eyeglasses.
You know she ate a lemon.
You know she had a lemon. She's got her hair tied up in, like, a big bun. The bun is, like, almost the same size as her head.
So good.
And then she's wearing, like, a doctor's coat over, like, a, I don't know what to call that. It's like a traditional, like, Japanese garb. And she has the aforementioned big stick.
And a stethoscope.
Oh, yeah. It's a pretty cool design, I think.
I said she looks like the doctor from Luigi's Mansion.
Like, yeah, like Professor Egad.
Yeah, she looks like the girl version of Professor Egad.
I guess, yeah.
I said she looked like a character from hit video game Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
Yeah.
/ Coliseum. It's Mirror B's grandma.
Mirror G.
This statue is very interesting because it's a Paul Halik original.
Paul Theory returns.
Paul Theory.
Oh, we're not doing Paul Theory this time. I'm sorry, but
Oh, Paul confirmed.
he's dead.
It's not theory anymore.
He's underground, doomed to be referenced in every case going forward whenever we see a statue of any kind.
Oh, it's so nice that you know Ace Attorney, the video game now. You get it.
That's why we started this podcast.
It's why we started this podcast. That's so
Teach
true.
you about Paul Halik.
That was what it was all for, was to learn Paul Theory. I'm excited to see how it ties into the next couple of games.
Cool statue.
A lot of blood.
Blood
Cool
everywhere.
statue with
So
blood
much
everywhere.
Lots of
Probably
books
nothing.
everywhere. They read a lot of books here in prosecutorial.
Oh, I didn't get a good look at the
Conference.
stained glass windows in this room.
I did.
You want to talk us through them?
So they are like cathedral stained glass, and if you know a lot about the kind of stained glass that you have in churches and cathedrals, is that they're usually depicting saints and the like from the Bible. But in this instance, they're depicting like contemporary legal professionals. So you've got some
Well, they're
like
excellent
men in
prosecutors.
suits. Yeah, these are exemplary prosecutors, masters of their field, and all of them are just like, you know, men in their suits and jackets. And there's one that I really like, which is a woman in thigh highs and a pencil skirt rendered entirely out of stained glass, which I just think is really fun.
Hell yeah.
What's interesting is that none of these windows are visible on the outside of the building. So I guess they just look
Yeah,
through
this is-
into a hallway or
This
something.
is the thing, is it must mean that like inside of this floor must be an outer perimeter and then a cathedral.
Yeah. I mean, maybe there's nothing on the other side. They're just bigger light boxes.
It happens. Like in the office that I work, there is stained glass windows only visible on the inside of the building.
Damn. That's fancy
Yeah.
as fuck.
It's well, I sorry. There is one stained glass window visible on the
Oh,
inside of the
well,
building.
okay, though. That sucks.
It's very odd.
Anything else to cover? We don't get to look at the body yet. The coroner doesn't let us. Hates us. Calls us Mr. Soon-to-be ex-prosecutor.
Yeah, she really has your number. I like that I can't remember what it is that you examine for this, but you're trying to look through. Oh yeah, it's when you're examining the candelabra and stuff, I think, where you're trying to teach Kay about this stuff as if she's forgotten literally everything and she can only remember stuff in like thief adjacent terminology.
She's still in there.
She's still in there. We can still save her.
What we need to do to bring her back is to set up an elaborate heist.
Oh, that would be really good. I hope that happens.
Well, when you're done with this preliminary investigation, which honestly there's not much to be gleaned from this, someone shows up.
Oh, it's her!
It's her.
Nobody believed it could happen.
It's
I
everyone's
truly
favorite
did
her.
not believe it was going to happen, and I'm so glad to be wrong.
Yay!
It's Franziska von Carmen.
Oh,
The return. The prodigal daughter.
it's case 4 and we only just have Fran. Truly fucked up. She's here because of international shenanigans, and she's also still investigating the smuggling ring. She tells us that. She's like, I'm still investigating the smuggling ring. And you're like, oh, so I guess it's got something to do with this then. And she's like, I can't tell you that. It's like, Fran, you already did.
It doesn't matter.
She's here now because of the badge situation, and I'm talking on a thematic level here, not on a narrative level.
Yeah.
And
Got ya.
it's very interesting. I think, like, I kind of agree. Like, oh, it's case 4, and we only just got Fran, but like, I'm glad that she's here now at least because there is much to think about, and some of it comes up shortly.
Well, what we've had is we've had a bunch of time with Eddie Fender,
Yeah.
who's been talking a lot about being a defense attorney. So we need someone to stand up for the other side who isn't Detective Dick Gumshoe, because he, quite frankly, is not doing a very good job.
Yeah, that's true.
Detective Gumshoe's angle of it is literally just being like, you can't stop being a prosecutor. You're the famous prosecutor. Who else is going to be a prosecutor if you stop being the prosecutor?
The thing is that you could be, you might be right to think that what's happening is a conversation about whether or not Miles Edgeworth should be a prosecutor or a defense attorney. But what's actually happening is he's got Eddie Fender on one side saying, you should be like your one dad, and then you've got Franziska von Karma on the other side being like, you should be like your other dad.
Uh-huh.
So it's actually all about dads. And this is where Gumshoe can't get in.
We're about to find out some more things about dads also.
Do Do you want to know what's more fucked up, Devin, is I don't think it's Francesca being like, you should be like your other dad. I think it's Francesca being like, you should be like my brother.
God. Fucking hell, bro.
Ow.
You can't just say that. Ow.
I'm sure we're going to get into that in the back half of this case, but she does not put in a good showing here, I think.
Well, there's this weird thing going on where it's like, okay, does Edgeworth want to be a prosecutor or a defense attorney based on, like, his history? And also based on his, like, belief in the truth and justice and, like, whether those two things are compatible in the system that exists in this game. And now they're adding, like, a third thing, which has kind of been in the whole thing, but especially with Fran showing up, which is, like, how does this impact all of Edgeworth's interpersonal relationships? Because there are a lot of different opinions on this.
Also interesting is that Franziska has a relationship with Grandma Hertz. Does not get into why.
Friends.
We are not privy to this information.
But because of that, we get to investigate the body now.
Yes.
She's dead.
It is kind of funny that she and Eddie are quite literally just vectors for us being able to investigate crimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are enablers.
And there's such a funny point in what we're doing today where it's like, okay, we need to get in the other vector for investigating crimes because we've exhausted this one.
Because this one's mad at me now.
Fran is very... Well, first of all, she says something wild, which is, it's my prerogative to judge the whole world in my name. That's just common sense.
Just common sense.
What does she
Common
mean by
sense.
this?
Von Karma is allowed to judge the whole world and never did anything wrong in his life.
Mm.
Bear this in mind for a thing she'll say later.
Okay, alright. She's also very
More
interested in the
foreshadowing.
truth now.
Yeah, noticed that. She's seen the joys of the truth and helping, like,
Is
solve
this
crimes,
character
so-
development? We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
If you show her your badge, I've been doing this. I made a note here. I feel like I didn't show Grandma my badge, but I did. Because she's like, oh, you're gonna get this shit taken away from you.
She's right. Grandma's always right.
Actually, she's not. He just puts it down on the table.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Grandma's wrong.
But
Grandma's wrong.
if you show it to Franziska, he's like, hey, I wanted to see something. And she's like, fine, what is it? My prosecutor's badge. And she's like, so what? And Juan says, I just wanted to show it to you. That's all. So we're really just getting to the heart of why they've let us do this all game.
Just
And then,
wanted to
yeah, she whips you,
Shut up.
whatever. Standard fare. What's going on here? She lets us examine the body.
Yeah.
We learn a few things.
The body has been stabbed by a candelabra.
Suspend some disbelief for that. Also, we find out, well, we actually all know this, but I can't remember who doesn't know this, but we are reminded of the ancient wisdom that we're all familiar with, that the buttons on jackets are on a different side depending on if you're a man or a lady. And we're reminded of the ancient wisdom of that, which we all knew and were fine about.
Yeah, this kind of stunned me because I didn't know this, and I was like, well, what are they telling me here? And I think they're trying to say that this
non-binary.
woman is wearing a man's suit. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's where they left it at.
That is, I'm assuming, what they're doing.
But they do it in such a weird roundabout way.
So bizarre. We also find, like, some torn fabric on the, like, lapel-ish of the jacket as well. Same colour as the corsage. And there's some gloves in her pocket.
So,
And
And a burn on her hand.
yeah.
so she's wearing a
And a
corsage,
head injury.
which is for girls, but
Oh,
she's
the
wearing a
burn.
suit, which is for men's.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What could this mean?
This is evidence in a murder case.
Non-binary?
Ba-bum.
Bunny. Oh my god.
It can't be non-binary. It has to be something to do with the death.
Non-binary.
Was killed by a man
Hate
and
crime.
a woman.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
Well, I feel like my read on this is that she's trying to impersonate someone else,
Fair.
but I don't know anything about why she would want to do that.
It's very funny that they set up our arrival into this room by being like, someone else who's named Kay has been found dead. And throughout the first section of this case, when you first meet Kay after she's back from hospital, after getting amnesia, after allegedly falling off of a big building, you're spending the whole time being like, is that really Kay? Well, I say you, like Edgeworth specifically, is like, is this really Kay? Could this possibly be the Kay that I know? I don't know, she seems so weird and different and
polite.
And polite,
and
and
I cannot recognize her.
Her hair is wavy instead of straight. And then, like, they set this up as if, like, the real Kay has been found or something like that. And then you go into the room and it's immediately like, I don't know who the fuck that is. And then, like, 5 minutes later, you find out her real name is Rosie Ringer.
Yeah.
Rosie Ringer.
The reason they thought she was called Kay is because she has Kay's promise book from the case 4 of the previous game.
She also has a letter, but we're not given that yet, right?
We are not given that. We're also not given her name quite yet because someone else had to show up. But I looked at this body and I was like, well, we have the murder weapon and we have the murder wound right there. And I thought for sure that the actual cause of death was going to be the wound on the head, because how often do they just give us this shit?
I'm so suspicious of the wound on the head.
Stabbed by the candelabra, and the stab was the force that pushed her over the edge of a balcony that made her fall and land in front of the justice statue.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, we get the coroner's report like 5 minutes later, and it says the cause of death was the stab. And I trust that Grandma knows her stuff. She says she can identify a body, the cause of death, in like seconds or whatever.
It's hyper-efficient super grandma. I mean, it still could play out as if the stab is what killed her, but the force of the stab still pushed her off a ledge and she got a head wound after the fact.
Oh yeah. But I was suspicious that it was going to be a red herring, that the candelabra was the thing that killed her. And maybe she took a fatal blow and then they let out some blood with the candelabra that they had to hand. I don't fucking know. It literally does not matter, because we get the coroner's report and it's like, yep, stab wound. 3 of them. That did it.
Well, here's the thing. Gamma and Florence haven't really done much as far as being involved in this murder. So there could be more involvement from them anyway. Maybe they're covering something up, who knows? Maybe Franziska knows both of them because they used to work with Manfred to help him win cases by faking coroner's reports. Where do you think they got fake coroner's reports from before? Maybe that's the thing that Edgeworth has to contend with that's been haunting him this whole time.
You don't trust Gamma?
That one time that he used a fake coroner's report.
We do a little logic warm-up here where she's got the key card on her and you're like, yep, that's a key card.
Yep.
And then we get some more characters.
Woo!
Would you look at the time?
It's winning time.
It's winning time.
It's winning time.
Eustace like shows up alone like for 2 seconds before Gaval follows in, and I'm like, is Eustace alone this time?
No, he always has to be there first.
He's always there first. I forgot.
Because he has to win. He has to win the race of getting there first.
Yeah. Instantly, I'm like, Franziska's gonna kill this kid.
And then she proceeds to kill this kid.
There's a really good animation combo where she whips him and then he hits himself in the face with the stick.
It's so bad.
I was like, Jesus
so
Christ.
He's taking so much damage.
Well,
It is
greatest fail son.
worth drawing attention to that there are only 2 years between Eustace and Franziska.
Oof.
She is 19.
And we first met Fran 2 years ago, so
Yeah.
God.
much to think
But I
about.
mean, like, Fran presumably was forced to grow up a lot quicker on account of being shipped off to Europe at 13.
Yeah, well, it's I said Franziska's here for thematic reasons. I feel like this may be another one of those. Huh?
Yeah, 100%. The way she treats him is so funny.
She's so mean to him. Oh god, she's just non-stop whipping him. She calls him a little boy. It's just... Oh god.
I mean,
this is where we
she's
find
not
out
wrong.
that this is Rosie Ringer, a defense attorney who sits on the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. It's really hard to say that. I call it
Yeah, it
COPE
sucks.
in the notes. And that's pretty good, I think. But I'll probably take another swing at it. And I was like, Ringer means something, right? So I looked it up in the dictionary, and it says a ringer is an imposter or a fake. It does on the next line, which I didn't make a note of, say something to do with dead ringers, which is probably more likely the thing. But I don't know, there's something going on here, right?
Yeah, it's that she's dead, and she's a dead ringer for K.
She is not a dead ringer for K.
She's a dead ringer for K because they thought her name was K at first. That's literally it, I think.
And she's
I guess
dead.
it might
She's
be.
also
And
wearing
she's
someone
also
else's
dead.
jacket.
And she's also wearing someone
There are
else's
so many
jacket.
cases where the victim just doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
But there's something going on here. I don't think this is one of those. Because we've got the burn mark, and also Gavel gives us she claims to have found a letter on the body, allegedly from Kay, that talks about Rosie getting revenge for something that happened 12 years ago, which I have only just now, while recording this podcast, put together that it probably has something to do with the burn on her hand.
You made me get a nasty hand. Now I've got to take back my
Now
life.
you're fucked.
Now you're fucked.
Oh my god. I'm connecting the dots.
Oh my god. She's connecting the dots.
It's happening.
I'm connecting them.
She's in her mind palace.
So lots to chew on there. She's an attorney. Kind of interesting that attorneys can sit on this committee for prosecutors.
It's equality.
It's equality.
Oh, they're so woke.
Mm-hmm. That's why Edgeworth got cancelled. Because he wasn't woke.
So true.
We get a little Eustace testimony here. He's not very good at this, so it's pretty easy.
Oh.
There is a funny thing that happens where Edgeworth calls something a winning strategy and immediately convinces Eustace that that's right.
He's led the trick.
But Gavel is unfortunately there to snap him out of it.
He's literally been Pavlovian response to only responding to the phrase winning.
Yeah. And his argument is that they're here to accuse Kay of the murder, basically. Because she has the weird girl curse. And Kay obviously doesn't have a key card, so how did she get in here? And then we get a blast from the past. We get a key card log.
Ooh.
When was the last time we played with one of these?
Case 1-5.
Yeah.
There's so many games.
I wonder if anything else will return from Case 1-5.
Damian again. He's back, baby. Lana Sky.
And he has a really long beard now.
It's really funny that they're like, okay, here's a key card log, and then they immediately say, who's to say the culprit didn't enter the room with Miss Ringer and then kill her over some sort of subsequent disagreement? And I'm like, it's never happened before, so I guess,
Couldn't
who
happen
knows?
again.
Yeah. I really feel like we're retreading something here, but I don't know.
Everything here is brand new.
Everything is brand new.
I really like that as soon as Eustace is given all of the evidence, he immediately starts talking about it all out loud, and Gavel has to very carefully tell him to shut up.
She's like, it's so nice of you to give everything away to these people, but what if you didn't do that?
It's starting to
What if
get
you
kind of
shut your
passive
mouth?
aggressive.
Yeah. And even Eustace seems to be a bit like,
Do you think she
What?
hates this kid?
Yeah,
oh,
Damn.
I think everyone hates that kid.
no, I don't. I love him.
We're really starting to get some tragedy creeping in around the
Oh,
character Eustace
God.
Winner.
Hmm.
Then we get the letter, the aforementioned letter. There's something fucked up about this because the letter was supposedly in the chest pocket that got stabbed, but there's no holes in it. So it must have been planted there after she died, which kind of implies that Kay didn't write it. But we don't know that. I mean, also it's a typed letter, and Kay, we've never
a
seen her use a
texter.
computer. She's a texter. I guess you can connect a phone to a printer, maybe. In 2011? In the future projected from the year 2011? I don't know.
They had iPhones in 2011. It's fine.
They have iPhones in 2011. Did Bluetooth exist? I don't know. I don't remember any
Yeah,
of that
defo.
shit.
Yes.
I didn't get my first touchscreen. I probably did have my first touchscreen phone by then. What else? We learned about this thing from 12 years ago. Any theories?
What happened 12 years ago?
So I was trying to put together the timeline in my head. When was the flashback case from the last game? Miles is like 18?
21 and Fran was 13, I think.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't 12 years ago. It was more recent than that.
I was thinking it might be some Yatagarasu stuff.
I mean, it probably is.
It probably is. I don't remember how long they operated for. I don't even know if they ever specified. Gavel hits us with the really great line of Kay Faraday referring to herself as a great thief. Really had us dead to rights on this one. And Edgeworth just as a classic reply. He like stutters with this. It's like really bad.
She couldn't have done it.
She's on sabbatical.
She's taking a break. She couldn't have done any crime. She's having her gap year.
It's maybe the worst response he's ever had to something. He's
Me when I'm
not
a
on his
master
A game.
arguer.
And you argue back and forth as to there's a mystery keycard user on the sheet, because of course there is, who entered earlier. And we get revealed that it was Gavel.
Weird.
And she says, well, I didn't commit the murder, I'm me. Which is not a great defense.
Honestly, it seems to go down fine with Edgeworth and co.
Well, they've known them for at least one case, so they couldn't possibly be a murderer.
Oh, that's true.
Mm.
Yeah, we get some weird old guy turn up
Hi, welcome to a game about dads.
who has 28 prosecutor badges. I counted them.
Did you count just the ones on his chest and also the one on his lapel?
He has 27 on his chest and then one on his lapel.
He also has one on his sleeve embroidered into his jacket.
Well, that one doesn't count. That's not a badge. That's
It's true.
an emblem, I guess.
That's an insignia.
This is Manfred von Kammer's mortal enemy.
Wow.
Wow.
Von Kammer is like, you can't have a prosecutor's badge showing. Is this why? Because he knew someone that had 28 badges?
Very possible.
How do you think he gets all those badges?
He eats other prosecutors so he can
that's
remain
right.
the strongest prosecutor. So like the one on his lapel is his badge, and then all of the other ones from the prosecutor. This could be true. I'm thinking about it now. It might be true. He immediately is like, his personality is like very sentimental. He's talking about a detective partner that he lost. I don't remember why he's talking about this. Probably something to do with Gumshoe. And so he's crying over everything. He's wearing goggles and they fill up with tears as he cries.
So much.
And he has to
You
periodically...
should just take those off.
He should probably just take those off. Do you think they're prescription?
No. Not at all.
I checked this in the case files. He is 68 years old. He has a long beard and hair that is brown. It's not grey. And he's wearing like kind of a weird outfit, right? Because he's wearing like a black t-shirt and then he's got its like red leather coat over it.
His design is so strange.
He's like dressed like a biker.
Yeah.
But
well, it kind of
why?
It kind of reminded me of like the like World War II like military regalia freaks. But yeah, I think more biker-esque. Definitely.
This is the second time an antagonist has been notable for the amount of bullshit they've got covering their chest.
That's true.
And also, both of them are like absolutely fucking shredded.
Yeah,
true.
what? So many abs.
He works out.
Apparently.
This is
Because he keeps losing all that water weight.
first referred to as Chairman Winner. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oop.
And then immediately afterwards it's referred to from Francesca as Uncle Winner.
Uh-oh.
I hate
Uh-oh.
that.
Monkey winner.
I hate that so much.
Then we learn his name. His name is Excelsius Winner. Do we have a name
Yeah.
for...
Yes, we do.
Devin, do you want to do it?
His name is Blaze de Best. Okay, that's what he's called.
His name is
A
Blaze.
soul still
That's-
burns.
That's interesting.
Excelsior.
I thought it was funny earlier when you were talking about how he cries a lot, because who else do we know who's very emotional?
Me.
Eustace.
I hope that Excelsior is not your dad.
It's Excelsior.
Oh,
Surprise!
we glossed over a bit after you debate Eustace.
Oh, wait, I fucking Excelsius because it's Excelsior and Celsius because of the fire thing.
Oh.
Oh.
Anyway, I wanted to draw attention to a thing that happened earlier, which is Eustace, after you debate him, he's like, why do you always have to make fun of me? And he's like crying.
It's very easy to do.
Stop bullying him.
And
No.
I feel like
Stop
this
bullying him.
is the like courtroom nemesis character we've really been missing out on, is someone who just breaks down at the slightest hint of trouble.
Oh.
I think it would work out. I think the judge would be really sympathetic to that.
Knowing the
Yeah,
judge,
this was-
absolutely.
He's going to be an excellent prosecutor. He's just a terrible investigator. By excellent prosecutor, I don't mean, like, in terms of truth and justice. I just mean he'll get that guy sent to jail.
Well, yeah, he'll win, and that's all that matters.
He'll win. He just needs a really good detective
Pulling
as
up
a
the
sidekick.
transcript, because I didn't make note of some of the things Excelsior says. Because he has some opinions about his son.
He calls him an idiot.
But then he also calls him a good boy.
Well, he says, oh, you're good in your own way, which I think is a neg. He also says his wife is gone, and that's
Yeah,
not
his
explained.
wife left him. He couldn't keep his hot wife, unlike some people we know about.
Oh, was that their interpretation? I assumed that she died.
Yeah, I also assume that she
It did
died.
sound a bit like she died.
I'm sure it was like, we don't know where she fucking is.
Oh yeah, it might be. It
To
might
be
just
fair,
be that she disappeared.
He said that, but I assume she died.
She could have been disappeared.
The thing is no one can have both of their parents in this game series, so I just assumed that she was dead.
Yeah, this game is about dads to the point where when they mentioned that Eustace has a mother, I was like, what the fuck?
Rosie Ring is probably his mom. I don't fucking know. We didn't mention that this guy keeps juicing his beard also.
Oh.
I swear.
Sorry?
He keeps juicing his beard.
I didn't
He
notice
does keep
that.
juicing his beard.
How did you not notice that? He's constantly
guess-
like
I
grabbing
guess,
his beard
yeah.
and squeezing the juice out of it.
He's crying so
Oh,
much. He's
God.
so sentimental and he's lost everything he's ever loved.
But, you know, he makes up for it and he gives himself a little moment of joy and excitement by setting fire to a piece of paper. It's probably fine.
It's the only thing that gives him life anymore. We also didn't talk about that, like, his eyes are really scary looking.
Yeah, he also has, like, the anime smile with a tooth.
Yeah, he's got
with
that
a
anime
canine visible.
anime tooth canine smile, but like some of the most sunken, wrinkled, scary looking, intense eyes that any character has ever had.
I want to put forward the theory that the extra badges are actually from like prosecutors who have like either quit or died or whatever. I mean, a lot of them died.
Or been fired.
go to
In
prison.
memoriam. Maybe it's just like every time he wins a case, he gives himself another badge as a treat.
He seems pretty old and he only is 28.
Yeah, but he's the chairman of prosecutorial excellence. He's got like other shit to do.
He's the former chief prosecutor as well.
Yeah. He delegated a lot.
This is where I got so bamboozled, because in the first case of this game, we see... Oh my god, I was about to do it again.
Winston Payne.
We saw... Thank you. I was about to call Frank Saw it again. It's so bad. We saw Winston
dare you.
Payne speaking to the chief prosecutor, who looks nothing like this
Was
guy,
it the chief
but
prosecutor
it's
or was it
former
the chief of police?
prosecutor.
It was the chief prosecutor,
chief
and now I'm
prosecutor.
realizing that I think it wasn't. So I don't think it was Excelsior. I think that was the chief prosecutor. And this guy
Right.
used to be the
Yeah,
chief
yeah,
prosecutor, but now
currently.
he's the head
Yeah.
of the Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence.
Presumably he was the chief prosecutor before Lena. Lana?
Lana.
I guess so.
He says he is a harmless old man, which is absolutely not true.
Not
He
even old.
says,
His
"Thank
hair's
you,
not
son.
grey.
You're a good boy in your own silly way." That's when Eustace gives him his handkerchief to clean up his tears.
So sweet. He's a sweet boy.
There's where everyone is throwing around like accusations, and he specifically picks on Eustace because Eustace hasn't made an accusation. And Edgeworth says, as prosecutors, it's our duty to identify subjects and suspects and bring them to justice. But Excelsius is like, when he's like, okay, Eustace, you need to make an accusation, he is like giving him this really evil grin, and Eustace is like falling apart. It's fucked up. I think his dad is evil.
A prosecutor who's evil? What?
Impossible. They're agents of the goddess of the law. They couldn't be evil.
Nobody who's right with Christ could sin.
During this whole thing, we also talk about how the committee is like clearly corrupt, and Francisca says, "Oh, how the committee has fallen." Francisca, your dad? Hey, remember your dad?
Was he on the
She's
committee?
So full of shit, man.
No, but like the clear thing about the committee is that like they have not been doing shit about any of the prosecutors to this point, right?
Yeah.
They're only here to stop Edgeworth from actually doing the truth.
They can't let people realize that prosecutors are actually just there to argue against someone going to jail or not whether or not they need to find the truth. They can't let people figure that out.
Excelsius is here to hurry this case along. He's like, all right, we gotta arrest someone, get to it.
Yeah.
We can't fuck around here. And that person is Kay, even though Gavel looks extremely suspicious in this moment.
Yeah.
It seems like a bit of a setup. And Gavel uses this moment to threaten Edgeworth's badge.
It's basically like, look, we take K, you keep your badge, or you can insist on, you can like question all of us, but we will take your badge off of you. Which I'm like, the result is still K gets arrested. I don't really understand.
Yeah.
But Edgeworth's like, well, fuck you, I don't even want my badge. And he puts it down on the table.
I don't even want my stupid badge.
I don't even want it. He's like, when I think about Kay and what she means to me as a person and how much I know her and like blah blah blah, it's a really, really easy thing to just give up my badge because it's our relationship that's more important, and I'm not gonna just like sideline that to keep my job.
Yeah. He
It's
says,
really cute.
Which is kind of cool.
when I was little, all I wanted was to be like my father, to become an attorney and fight for those who can't fight for themselves. But now my fate is tied to that of this one tiny badge. One tiny badge against the life of a dear acquaintance. Who am I kidding? There is nothing to weigh up here.
Which is so
It's
good.
really good. The dear acquaintance part is insanely funny, but the rest of it is really good.
Yeah, I know. He has basically known her for like 1 month.
My
work
badge
friend.
or my good colleague. My business associate.
And so he gives it up. And Franziska's really upset about this. She says, are you running away from the Von Karma from me? So you're leaving me behind again? I'll never forgive you for this, never.
Oof.
Oof.
Respectfully, Franziska, this is not about you.
How could that be?
We
should
got
be
bigger
about
fish to fry right now. Like, I understand it's rough, but it's a bad time, Fran. Anyway, I'm sure she'll get over it.
Maybe she'll have her own growth journey too.
Franziska von Karma famously good at getting over things.
So true.
Oh, Kay runs away, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, oh my god, I'm probably a killer. I'm probably a piece of shit. I can't believe that you're defending me even though I'm a piece of shit. Now I'm gonna get you fired. I feel really bad for this.
You'll never take me
I'm so
alive.
sad. You'll never You'll never actually catch me though, so I'm just gonna be on the run for the rest of my life. See ya, and she runs off. I could do without that. I like the idea of her having amnesia but still being like, I don't believe in the fucking law, I'm gonna do my own thing, you'll never catch me, fuck you all, and then just bounce out of there with her fucking thief skills.
Well, she
That's
forgot
cool
what
as
the
hell.
law was.
Well,
Yeah.
exactly. She's so above the law because she doesn't even know what it is.
That's true.
I'm out of here.
One weird trick for avoiding prison is to get amnesia. Is to have really large hit head.
Do a really big smack on head while running away from a scary lady.
Full off Bigg Building.
Alright, let's get through the end of this. Coming into the recording of this, I was in two minds because I was like, is it that Gavel was acting under his orders? Or was like just being pressured by him and so did a desperate thing? And I think partially this thought was because I really want that to be the case. But literally during the recording of this, I've pretty much settled it on it being him.
There's no way it couldn't be him. He's the new guy.
I'll show you the pieces that I've put together at the end of the episode.
Well, we've left the Cope facility because we were trying to track down Kay.
We're not a prosecutor anymore.
Yeah.
So
No
we've got to go
It's off the
home.
case. So we need another way in.
We've got friends on the other side of the aisle.
And he just walks through the fucking door.
Yeah, I liked your back-to-back notes. Time to get old Eddie, and I feel like Act 3. Yup.
Yup.
He really shows up when Edgeworth is like running around his office being like, Kay, you here? And he's like very chill about the whole thing.
Are you hiding under my desk?
He's like, what's up? I just heard something fucking crazy. Do you know anything about this? Give
And
me the
then you
gossip.
tell him, and he's like, I wasn't ready for a story that fucking crazy. This is insane.
So, Eddie, are you cool with harboring a fugitive if it comes to that?
He's so ready to harbour a fugitive.
They both are, we find out by the end of this.
I don't understand why Edgeworth's instincts is to go back to his office. Has he and Kay not shared any kind of moment in any other place?
The thing
You
is,
should have gone to the
unlike
theme park.
Phoenix and his weird girl, they've never been to a burger place, so they don't have a third space to enjoy.
Yeah.
They have crime scene and office. They don't have anything else.
Because she's always going about
It's not like
doing
the Faraday
thievery.
family house or...
They have a Batcave kind of situation going on, I think, Devin.
God, I wish.
Eddie shows up and is like, hey, man, I heard something fucking crazy happened. And Edgeworth is like, you think that's crazy? Wait till I tell you what I did with my badge. Edgeworth just lived the dream of telling your boss that you quit when they tell you you're fired.
Well, he gives some, like, kind of heartfelt stuff, right?
Yeah, he says about Kay, like, she's really helped you grow, like, as a person. Where I'm like, yeah, but not in the text. Really? It's implied, but it's not there.
He kind of says a lot of stuff like, wow, you've really formed a bond with her, much like a defense attorney forms a bond
With their weird girl.
with his ward or whatever.
What?
You know, defendant.
He's like, damn, I really miss being a weird girl also, which is really funny.
Yeah.
I miss being Gregory Edgeworth's weird girl.
Yeah.
This is why Eddie also was like, oh, does this mean you're finally gonna become a defense attorney now? And he just said, and Edgeworth is just like, well, like, I gave in my badge, so I'm not a prosecutor anymore, but maybe I wanted to get, like, a different job instead. Maybe I wanted to get into, like, antiquing.
He'd be so good at antiquing. I really want that for him.
He could do it. He knows about old shit.
He knows about flowers.
He could be a horticulturalist.
He could start a tea company and make different blends of tea and sell them for extortionate prices to rich people. Can't wait for that indie game to come.
Well, he's not doing that. We have to go and investigate to see if we can figure out what's going on with Kay. So they're like, okay, back up to the roof.
Let's go back to Bigg Building.
I don't know a lot about the sun, the stars, and the moon.
They're in the sky.
It's April 5th. It's 6:42 p.m. The sun's gone? Is that normal?
They're in a very northerly hemisphere. Northerly, what the fuck is it called? Latitude.
I feel like we're more northern.
In California? Yeah.
California,
Correct.
famously dangerously close to
California.
the poles.
We're more northern than Tokyo.
That's not
I guess
where
they
it
never
is.
specified
This
it
is
as
in
Tokyo.
America.
We're definitely more
This
north
is
than
in
California.
Japanifornia.
But it's when they made the game, it was Japan.
Japan is significantly... Tokyo is significantly higher latitude than the UK.
Is it actually?
Yeah. 35 degrees to 55 degrees.
I don't know what a degree is. Does that go to like 180?
Fuck. Yeah, it must.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Wait, I'm sorry. I think I lied to you. I think 35 is south because I think the equator is 0.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming. I was like,
Why would
I
they
forgot
design
how
it like
numbers
that?
work.
what, the planet? Why would they design the planet like that?
Why did
No,
God do
why
this
would
to
they
us?
design the system, the longitude latitude system? Why didn't they make the top 0 or the bottom 0? They made the middle 0.
Because
Because
then
the top
it
and
goes
the
to
bottom-
plus 180. I don't think it can get to 180. It goes to plus something and then minus something.
90, presumably.
90.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Angles.
I know.
Every
those.
other episode, we teach a sort of maths or geography fact in the worst possible way you can
Yeah.
do it by talking some absolute shit and having to correct ourselves.
I said I don't know what a degree is. I'm an engineer. Why did I do that?
You're done in this industry, Hara.
We're all so
Fuck.
sleepy.
We're all so sleepy and tired.
I know about gyroscopes.
Not
Do
anymore.
they even use degrees? I don't know.
Oh god.
Stop digging.
They're really complicated.
Anyway, the moon has risen because it's dark.
The moon has risen at 6:42.
Everyone
I
knows
could
when
have
the
spent,
sun
we
goes
could
down,
spend
the
all
moon
that
goes
time
up.
just googling what the fucking sunset time is on April 5th. Alas.
Well, we've already established that there was some weird tectonic stuff to give us mountains in California or whatever it was in Los Angeles, so, you know,
that's
maybe
true.
there's some fucking
Tectonics do in
shenanigans.
fact affect the spin of the Earth. It's 6:06
Yeah.
according to Google. So you know what?
Huh?
They got it. Having
Yeah.
said that, that means that the full moon would have only risen like 30 minutes ago, and it's way too high for that. So
Yeah.
can't win them all.
Moon's out, it's dark. It's still the same platform we were on before. Florence and Grandma are out here.
They're just hanging out.
Grandma!
They said since they're here, they might as well check out the scene. We didn't really mention this, but the rooftop area is supposed to be like a date spot that people go to date.
They said if you go up there and hold the hand of someone, then you will like never break up or something. It's like it's written by primary schoolers. Oh, we didn't mention it. It's something really funny. It's that when Grandma leaves the chamber, she's like, "See you next stiff." Is that what she says?
Yeah, see you next stiff. It's good. I like Grandma.
Really good. Grandma calls him Mr. Soon-to-be ex-prosecutor turned ex-prosecutor.
It's true.
She
That's
learns stuff fast.
She
She's hiding an antenna in that hair of
Well,
hers.
she
has
can
her
read
finger on
minds.
the pulse.
Oh yeah.
Sure. This is where Shelley theory falls apart because if you examine the cotton candy stand, you talk to the stand owner and learn about Python Cloud's cotton candy. And he just kind of tweets everything out. He says, our gimmick is we take a normal serving of cotton candy and we split it in half. part it, if you will. Half the candy, same price, double the profit, and we're laughing all the way to the bank. He just tells Edgeworth this.
That's so funny.
And Edgeworth is like, I think maybe you should not do that.
And of
The
course,
Late
Shelley
Showers
DeKellar
get the insider
would
secrets.
have a much more earnest approach to
Yeah, he has a
cotton
virtuous heart.
candy. Right, exactly. So
He's an honourable businessman.
it's not him either. So you have a look around, you look at the tree, and then I didn't get a good look at this, but I'm assuming the trigger is you have to examine the tree and then walk over to the other side of the platform, and then Kay fall out of the tree.
Whoa.
Which is a really dangerous place to be. Like, if you fall out of that tree the wrong way,
Well, she's already got amnesia. Like, what
game over, I think.
Can't get amnesia twice.
No, and she can't possibly make her head injury worse.
And that fence is spiky, I think. You might get gored.
Wow, just like
We've
what
seen
happened
some
to
fence deaths.
the person that Juan Corrida killed that I don't remember the name of.
Wait, what?
Case 1-3.
1-3 is, yeah, D. Vasquez kills Jack Hammer / that guy Manuel gets killed by Jack Hammer.
Jack Hammer, that's what I meant. Is his name really Manuel? I could not have told you that. I'm failing my... if I was on Mastermind, my special subject. That's exactly the sort of
I only
question
know
they'd
that
ask.
because I don't know anything about this case.
Kay is here. She's hiding.
She's revealed.
There's like a big search going on for her. They've cordoned off the area. There is a news helicopter in the sky.
And they go, we're looking for her. She's a suspect. We're looking.
Conveniently
This is a
can't see the
manhunt.
roof. It's a little dark.
Literally filming every other part of the building except for where she stood.
Yeah. You can see a good section of the roof, just you can't specifically see around where the cotton candy stand is.
It looks pretty well lit also.
Yeah.
We do a bunch of logic stuff here. Kay says that she remembers that she could see the moon over the shoulder of the mysterious red-coated figure, which is weird because the moon is on the other side of the building behind the cherry blossom tree.
This is the bit where I was just like, is this bullshit mirror shenanigans again? Because I'm going to flip a table if it is.
That'd be really good. We gotta get some convoluted shit here. So, we make some connections. The moon is in the other place, so Kay can't have been facing... Or Kay maybe wasn't standing where she thought she was. Certainly wasn't looking at the cotton candy stand. Second connection, she can't have fallen over the railing because she would have died. So maybe she fell another way. Cut to extremely obvious service hatch on the ground. And then you look at the TV, which is showing the live footage from the helicopter, and it's showing the 50th floor of the building is all lit up and everyone's running around in there because they're solving a murder or whatever, looking for a escaped suspect. And what's weird about that is that there's very clearly a floor above that is not lit.
We can see it on the TV.
You can see it on the TV, it's right there.
You know, that's just a really thick floor.
There's a 51st floor. It was right in front of us this whole time.
It was right under our feet this whole time.
Yeah. Kay fell down into the 51st floor, which officially destroys my little thief theory. Fuck.
It could still come back.
Well, the little thief I'm sure will come back, but not the roof thing. And then we're like, okay, we gotta get down there, find out what's up. And as we're doing that, another character arrives.
Oh my god.
They said it couldn't be done.
They said there's no way.
They said you weren't ever allowed to see her again.
They said that to your face.
And that was so mean because we have to see her again. It's weird girl of all time.
I feel like I kind of missed part of this, but the impression that I got from this was that Emma was like, my buddy Kay is in trouble. I saw it on TV, so I showed up. And I was like, you met for like 20 minutes, but that's cool.
Was just thinking about her a lot otherwise, that's all.
Wasn't the story that Gumshoe called her?
Oh, maybe? That does sound familiar. She's back here, like, doing some forensic stuff with, like, a mentor. And then she got a call from Gumshoe and just ran away to come and help.
Which is really funny that he called her when she could well have been in Europe. He didn't know.
Like, he knows no one else who could help.
We don't really get a lot of stuff. She is understandably very confused about the whole situation. And we get the promise of we're going to explain it to her, presumably downstairs on the 51st floor, but this is where we finish.
There's something I want to go back to just dead quick. Just a nice moment.
Please.
So Kay falls out the tree, and Edgeworth is... When Jay was at mine, they said something like, I don't know about this, like, Edgeworth as father figure for Kay stuff that floats around in places. And I was like, yeah, I get it. And then Edgeworth literally gives her the most dad telling off of, like, don't run away and scare me like that. And I was like, well... I don't know about all that. I do think on mass it's not necessarily that kind of vibe, but he's like, you know, that was really dangerous and scary. Don't do this to me. And then this is when he says, like, well, he says all of that, and she's like, well, I just wanted to, I don't know, help. And then he says, you haven't lost the ability to surpass my expectations at every turn. And that's just so nice. It's not a backhanded compliment. It's not anything. It's just a nice thing that he said because he cares about her, and that's really lovely.
I really like that while
nice.
he's having that conversation, he still ends it by reprimanding her, and Eddie's just like, damn it, Edgeworth, you were so close to being an earnest person without shooting yourself in the foot.
One day he'll get there. One of these days.
One of these days, but today is not that day.
And then, yeah, down a hatch.
Gulp.
Delicious. This case also mentioned noodles so much that I had to go out and get noodles last night, so there's that.
I'm gonna get noodles.
Yeah,
at
this
some
is
point
the
soon.
one other thing that Kay could remember was eating noodles.
Oh yeah.
Was very specific about it.
Which probably means nothing.
So, thoughts?
I have suspicions, but it's really hard for me to say how much of this is ghosts of memories and how much of it is legit. So I'm just... Jay knows my suspicions. I'm gonna keep the rest to myself, I think.
I've had some messages.
Ro?
I'm thinking about, like, the themes that we've talked about. And I think, in lieu of the themes we've talked about, it only really makes sense for Excelsius to be the big bad behind everything. It's entirely possible that he could be the big bad of, like, the game, and is also the big bad in the next case. We don't know.
I have a theory about what the next case is going to be about.
I have absolutely no idea what the next case is going to be about, because I haven't played the video game.
Oh.
What do you think, Hera?
Yeah, I want to know what Hera thinks, because I feel like she's had a lot more thoughts jumbling around in her sick little mind.
That's not what I said.
No, that's what I said.
Well, first of all, I think the evidence points towards Rosie being the figure in the red coat.
Yeah?
The evidence that points to this is the corsage. If Kay fell, maybe she, like, reached out to try and grab something and took hold of the corsage, and that's when it got torn.
Yeah.
How Kay got out of that room and then got to a medical facility, who knows? Maybe it was just an accident.
Maybe it wasn't the fall that knocked her out that gave her amnesia. Maybe she stumbled into something.
She has big bandage on head.
I mean, she would have regardless gotten a big smack on head, but maybe she got big smack on head from something else that only happened after she fell into 51st Law. Like,
Yeah,
maybe
maybe
there was some kind of conspiracy brewing, and there was a guy there that was like, hey, you're not supposed to be here, and gave her a big smack on head.
It really, like, it feels like there's more evidence pointing towards Excelsius than we've had for anyone in a really long time. Because he has that weird animation where he just fucking sets something on fire.
Yeah, he just grabs a bundle of papers and sets them on fire with a lighter.
And his fan translation name is Blaze.
But you know who's got a burn on them?
Yeah. From an incident 12 years ago that we don't know the details of yet.
Maybe she was handing Excelsius some papers, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy burning these papers," and got a little too trigger happy before she let go of the papers that were still in her hand.
So it seems like something's going on there.
I'm certain his breakdown animation is gonna involve him setting his beard on fire.
He's gonna do like a Looney Tunes style thing where he goes completely black and then turns into powder.
And just the eyes remain, and then they fall on top of the pile of
Yeah.
powder.
Right, exactly. It seems so obvious on the face of it, and I've been loath to pick the obvious thing before, but I don't know. It's really
early
hard to
days.
argue against. Sometimes there's something that's really obvious, and you're like, well, this is a red herring. I just don't think that's the
No,
case here.
there have been multiple times where they've given you the obvious answer first and then introduced a subsequent red herring to distract you from the thing that was initially the obvious answer.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the times where I've really been thrown off the scent is when I've been successfully misdirected. And I mean, I don't know, but I feel like that hasn't happened here.
Do not forget the smell.
And there's going to be some keycard shenanigans, like, he must have entered the room with one of these two people. We've been here before. We've done this.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. I have no real guesses as to what this incident was.
Do you think Emma is going to be involved in this case to a higher capacity than she was in the theme park case in the last game?
I do. Personally,
Me too.
Well, okay, this is not what I think, this is what I want. What I want is for this to finally unpack the events of 1.5 in a way that we haven't really been able to, because 1.5 didn't really exist when the original trilogy came out. So we had an opportunity last time, but she was just there for one scene or whatever.
Lana is still, like, alive, isn't she?
Yeah, I mean, she didn't...
Yeah.
She was like
she was an accomplice to corruption,
Yeah.
not a murderer.
Right, exactly. We have another former chief prosecutor here. I feel like we have so much to unpack.
I think what's going to happen is that there needs to be someone whose angle is going to be, I'm going to teach you how to be a prosecutor in a way that allows you to still pursue the truth. Because I will honestly be quite surprised if this game ends with Edgeworth becoming a defense attorney.
I mean, my gut feeling, and this is kind of inside baseball, I guess,
Get outside of baseball.
is that I don't think... I don't know if he comes back in the quote-unquote Apollo Justice trilogy. I know that's a stupid name for what it is. But, like, just judging by how these games have handled their legacy, I get the impression that he will, if he does show up in those games, he will be a prosecutor.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to say, hey, please see these 2 other games to catch up on all this shit. So that's my gut feeling, which is kind of cheating, because I can see into the future a little bit.
Well, bear in mind, this game was only translated this last year. 2 years ago. Fuck, it's 2026.
Yeah.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
And I feel like there's a lot to unpack between, like, if we do unpack, like, the Emma stuff and also the Franziska stuff, and that's why I kind of feel like Franziska's involvement in this case is to set us up to the final one, so that we get more time with her again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm jumping ahead, we're obviously going to talk about this next episode, but we still have... There's still the Zengfar stuff.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't really had anything to link us back to the first case yet.
Like, Lang showed up for like 2 seconds in that case, and that
And that was that.
that's not going to be the last of that.
I miss him.
He could be back. He could be back in this case. Who knows? I mean, Francesca's
That would be
investigating the
so
smuggling.
fucking
Right?
fun. We have too many characters. I feel like we're already at the character, like,
Limit.
yeah.
We're reaching it. I think they can squeeze in one
Character
more.
saturation.
We have to. It's gonna be a toss up. Who do you think we're more likely to see in this case, Lang or Lana? Because I've got to be honest, it's probably gonna be Lang.
I don't think we're going to see either of them. I think we've got...
All of the players? I don't think we've got
our
all of the
cast,
players.
yeah.
I don't think we've got all of our players. We need more people to hurl accusations at without all the information.
Well, we already have some misdirection because Gavel is extremely suspicious. So that's 2 people. And also, maybe Kay really did do it.
That whole angle.
So that's 3
That'd be
people.
fun.
Also, that doctor lady is pretty weird.
Yep, she's kind of strange.
I don't know. Look, there's always time for like a late comer to arrive. I don't know. Maybe we'll have. Well, there's a security guard here. Oh, it's old bag.
Yeah, there's a security guard here. Oh, it's Mike Meekins. He hasn't been in this game.
He
That
died,
is a
right?
tragedy. No, he just
He
got
got
fired
fired.
from being a police officer.
Same thing.
It's because he kept fucking leaving his gun around a theme park for kids to find and play with.
I guess Maggie didn't die.
Maggie
Somehow.
didn't die, no.
No, she did get put in prison for a month.
Yeah.
But she's also not a cop anymore.
Yeah, she's moved on from that.
Good.
I think she's still a cop in spirit.
Yeah, I mean, she is still a cop in
Ugh.
spirit because she works security.
Anyway, we don't have a lot of information. This is where I'm at. These are all the pieces I've put together so far. Here's my beautiful kintsugi with like half of it missing.
And it spells Amy on it.
Yeah, maybe it's time for ghosts.
Maybe it's time for ghosts. I don't think it's time for ghosts.
I don't know. I mean, I'm excited. It's nice to have Emma and Fran after
all
the
these
Maurice
years.
case. After all these years.
Ro, did you have any additional theories to add?
No, I don't think I have enough pieces of this particular puzzle yet. I think I need to see what's happening on the 51st floor before things start coalescing for me.
What do you think is
That's
happening on the
probably
51st floor?
I have absolutely no fucking idea. You know what it is? There's a bunch of strings that hang down onto the 50th floor where they puppeteer the prosecutors around.
It's an exact replica of the chamber for prosecutorial accidents.
The good chamber for prosecutorial villainy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I still think about is the case in the first investigations game that took place in the courthouse, where they were like, yeah, here's this exact replica model of the court that costs like millions to make and has like secret mechanisms in it, and that was just like never anything.
Not important.
Not important, apparently.
It was never anything.
I think it's just the closet where they keep all of their incriminating evidence against all the weird machinations that they're doing.
I think in the same way that all of the judges are just ant clones, I think chief prosecutors are some sort of similar nightmare creature, and this is the birthing room for them.
How could you say that about Lana?
Well, she was a cop originally. So.
Oh yeah, you know what? Good point.
Oh, and you know what? If it's a closet for their weird skeletons, then you know they've got mementos from all of the prosecutors that we've ever seen.
Such a good point.
Like the Bat Cave.
Because that's where Excelsis gets all of his badges from.
They've got like Winston Payne's old hair
Yeah.
that fell out.
His first
and
toupee.
like
Yeah.
they've got Godot's visor or something, or his old
They've
hair.
got Cece's
Yeah.
earrings.
And it wasn't
Oh wait, no,
white.
she was a defense attorney. I forgot that.
Well, they count for defense attorneys too.
She was an evil
No,
defense
no.
attorney.
They said that the bar is what looks after them.
Yeah,
What
but
do
in
they
the
think?
prison case, Gavel was like, yeah, just because it's the bar, like, we also have fingers in that pie, so don't fuck around.
Right, but the bar probably has their own fucked up closet.
I suppose you might
That's
be
where they
right.
keep all the liquor.
Unless they share a closet.
They're gonna have a big painting of Von Karma in there.
And a bunch of candles around it.
They've got the bullet from his shoulder.
Yeah.
They're trying to bring back his ghost.
There's literal mediums.
There are so many ways they could do some really fucked up stuff in this game, all without breaking canon. And they never do.
They never do. They're cowards, sadly.
We can't acknowledge the ghost stuff because then we have to explain it.
It's easy to explain. There are ghosts.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Alright, that's it. Any closing thoughts?
I think everyone in this call should make sure that they have some soup.
Oh,
Okay.
I have tomato soup, and I'm gonna have lots of buttery bread with it.
There we go.
Drive safe.
It's kind of a weird comedy set.